Hey guys, it's Rolani, and welcome back to another episode of life. So we should just get started. Today is episode 131, and so we should just get started with the song of the week. Sorry, I thought I was glitching. Today's song of the week is Forever Rain by Hillsong. It was great that I got to hang out with Jason Ingram. I was in town in Nashville and we got together and to have coffee and talk. I knew some of Jason's songs and he was a worship leader. So we got together just to meet, and eventually we started writing songs together. The first song we wrote was Greatness of Our God, and that was the experience. We clicked immediately as friends and songwriters. A couple of days later, we wrote Forever Rain. The message of the song is very confessional. Throughout the song, we declare who God is. You are good, you are love, you are light, you are hope, you are peace, you are joy, you are life. At the same time, we combine the message of who God is with our response. You are good, you are good, there is nothing good in me. I hope the song enlarges God in our view of Him. We need to know that God is not diminished by our circumstances, doubts, or response. Now let's move on to the verse of the week. Sorry, I'm feeling dizzy, I'm feeling tired. Gotta wake up. Okay, time for the verse of the week. All people would know that you are my followers if you love each other. John 13:35. John 13:31-35 contains one of the most powerful commands given to Christians. That love for others is a defining sign of faith, and all people marking up the life of a true believer. Jesus frames this as a new commandment, using his own example as the standard in giving this charge. Jesus once again predicts his impending death and departure from earth. Now let's move on to the final thing of the week. Fun thing of the week. Wait. Sorry, that was glitching. Today's fun thing of the week is VeggieTales, Gideon, Tuba, Warrior. The first story is narrated by the captain of the pirates who don't do anything, Paul Grape, as he tells it through the eyes of his ancestor, great-grandfather Simon, a reporter for the Bristol Snoop, a tabloid-like newspaper. He goes to George Muller's, played by Archibald Asparagus, orphanage. This is a turkey with the head of a cat, until he comes in with Muller to find that the orphanage is out of food and orphans cannot eat breakfast the next day. The next day, when Simon is visits, they pray to God for food. When Simon offers to go out and buy food, the baker and the milkman, played by Jerry and Gary Gore, miraculously come in and offers the children milk and bread. The second story, an adaptation of the biblical story of Gideon, is played featuring Larry the Cucumber in the title role. Beginning of the montage floats as a victory parade for countering the Mennonites. Gideon stops the parade to explain that the large amount of praise lavishes on him was not his to take. He tells the true account in which he reluctantly chooses to defend his country against the undefeated army of the Mennonites. After an angel, played by Paul Grape, appears to him intentionally, he doesn't want to, and says that he's not a warrior, that he is afraid of the dark and screams like a girl. To which the angel says, He the Almighty chooses you. To say the truth, I'm afraid of the dark too, and put me in the dark and I scream like a girl too. Gideon then asked for a miracle of wet fleas and dry ground. The sign is complete. Asks for another sign of the fleece to be dry and the ground to be drenched. This sign is completed too. Gideon accepts his job. When Gideon's sizable army is reduced to 6 carrots and 6 peas, he is able to defeat the Midianites with horns and flashlights. I don't know why it's got shorter. Verse. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will and in all you do, and He will direct your path. Proverbs Grade 5-6. Well, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the description below, you can find a link to the song of the week. You can read the verse of the week for yourself, and you can find a link to the. I'm sorry, my mind is going blank. You can find a link to the trailer and for the episode of the VeggieTales thing I just read. Anyways, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you're gonna be seeing some words in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.